sod it. I thought, I'll go live. Morning, B. I know you're watching. It's just me and you, mate. It's just me and you. Although it says no viewers. But I'm assuming you're watching. Oh, maybe it hasn't actually gone live yet, because there is a delay. Morning, B. Now you're watching. Now I've got a viewer. Yes. So how do you comment before it goes live on YouTube? Is there like a page that just says Anxiety United Live or whatever? Hang about. I forgot to put my phone on silent. Sorry, mate, you'll have to wait. Morning! Saturday. I'm going to film my vape pen while we're waiting. I've got nothing to talk about. Absolutely nothing. So that's nothing new. Saturday morning. Feel any different to Friday morning? Thursday morning? Tuesday morning? So usually Saturdays for me consist of, I get up, I usually watch Soccer AM on Sky One, so I like that. Jimmy Bullard and the other guy. Sorry, forgot his name. And then I'll get ready to watch the footy. Always watch the footy. Like, there's usually a live game on in the morning, and then there's a live game on in the afternoon, and I watch the results and see Birmingham lose. It shows up that we are waiting for you to go live and we can comment. Oh, I didn't know that. So yeah, that's my day usually on a Saturday. And then I'll record the UFC late at night, and then I'll get up Sunday morning and watch UFC. And that's it. I see people just jump on like the numbers and then they jump straight off. Like, yeah, stuff that. Not on a Saturday. Morning coffee morning. I've got nothing to talk about. Tea's hot, so we're going to be here for at least 20 minutes talking about nothing. I don't know, like I said in the stream yesterday, that I was thinking of maybe setting questions and just having discussions during each show, but like when I was sitting there at 7 a.m. this morning, just thought, why bother? Let's just drink tea and enjoy a peaceful morning. Barbara's tired. Where you from, Barbara? Like, B is in the US, and it's like, what, 4 a.m. there? 4 a.m. and you're drinking coffee, I assume. People are leaving the stream. I don't think my dad's here. Maybe he didn't join us this morning, because I weren't sure about doing this or not. Like, the idea of doing this was because it was to give people in the UK something different to watch, other than the news and the COVID crap, because that's all we hear about in the mornings. It's just like every bloody channel. It's all they talk about. So I thought I'll do this, and then it gives people something else to watch. I know it's not great, but hello, Lauren. Just found the Facebook page. Thank you. There's a few people watching. So I was thinking of, like, I don't know, man. I was thinking of doing like this is so lame, but I'm just trying to think of things that maybe would keep people entertained. I was thinking of doing a quiz this afternoon. Morning, Andy, mate. Thanks for tuning in. Grab your coffee, grab your tea. I'm on decaf tea. I've been off caffeine for, I reckon, about 4 years. I don't drink coffee. I never have. Can't stand it. Morning, Jim. Yeah, can't stand coffee. The taste of coffee is disgraceful. Hands up who likes coffee. Who drinks too much coffee? And do you drink decaf coffee? In which case, it's not really too much, is it? B's laughing about something. Don't know what. That's the problem with the comments being so delayed. I have no clue. Yesterday was a reasonable stream. We had so many views yesterday because people were just sharing the balls out of the stream, even though like nothing really happened. So if you want to share it, feel free. But like you should probably wait until there's something worth sharing. Morning, Liz. Don't recognise a few of these names. Maybe some new people. Liz drinks too much coffee. Hi, Brenda. Welcome to the coffee morning. Oh, he's laughing about the quiz. I found this software. It looks really cool, man. It's bloody expensive. But it means that I can do quizzes with people and they can log into a website and then like submit their answers. They'll all come up on screen and stuff. So it's like an interactive thing. I think it'd be pretty cool. But it's like $300 for the software per year. But if I'm only going to do it once and there's only going to be me and my dad answering the questions, it's probably not worth it. I can do like a free trial where I can get up to 20 players in the quiz. So it'd be like an on-screen quiz thingy-majig. And people can join. Obviously, there's only 20, but you could play along, I guess. But, don't know. Hands up if you would be interested in an afternoon, maybe live stream quiz thing, interactive-y thing. Brenda will do it. Morning, Tracy. Morning, Sammy. Morning, Alison. And Sammy will play the quiz. Yeah, I think there's 20 people. I could get 20 people to join and play the quiz. It'll cost me like 10 quid a month, something like that. But, you know, if it brings joy into people's lives and stops them watching Sky News, then it's 10 quid well spent. Here's a question. Ask Andy. Asking a question. Do you have health anxiety or just general anxiety? There's lots of labels. There certainly is. So I've always considered myself agoraphobic, but I've always been able to drive, so it's a bit weird. Like, I don't know, like contradicting myself. Charge 50p a play? I can't charge people, mate. But we could do something. I don't know. We'll think of something. But like I say, I can do 20 players for 10 quid a month. I'll pay that, I don't mind. But if we want like 50, or you can get the pro thing, and it's like up to 2,000 players, which is a lot. But we don't even get freaking 20 viewers. So what's the point? Like if we do 20 players and then other people can play at home or whatever, yeah, there's no prizes. Although I might do something. I was thinking of doing something. Or charge more and donate the money to the NHS. The NHS have got so much money coming in. It worries me that people are going to donate so much to the NHS. I know that the government say it's not going to affect the amount that they give, but it probably will, won't it? If people donate all this money, then the government can give them a bit less. So sack that. Let's donate to charity, because they're like struggling at the moment. Charity's massively struggling. Back to Andy's question. I think it's like a panic disorder thing for me. Like I have this fear of having a panic attack in public, perhaps. But then, like, my panic attack would escalate from a dizzy spell, so I have like a fear of going dizzy in public. I think that's my big thing, because I don't generally touch wood. My desk that I broke yesterday after getting killed on Call of Duty. Whoops. Yeah, I don't tend to have like major panic attacks anymore. I just have these dizzy spells out of the blue or whatever. Like when I was walking the dog on that video that I posted the other day, and like when the dog walks around me with the lead and I have to spin around, like the residual dizziness after that makes me feel uneasy. It's weird. It's weird. But that's my issue. And then there's kind of a social thing, but I'm not worried about talking to people in public. Like when I'm in stores and stuff, I'll talk to the checkout clerk. Morning, Deborah. Are you at work? Or was that yesterday? Can't remember. Yeah. So oh, there you go. Other people. Sammy says she doesn't have panic attacks. Hers is also dizziness. I've said this before. I think so many people have subbed to my channel and like my crap on Facebook because it's dizziness. Dizziness is my thing, and it has been for years. Liz feels exhausted with her anxiety. It is exhausting. I did a poll years ago. It's like my popular video on YouTube, 10 most common symptoms, and I did a poll. There was over 5,000 votes, and fatigue was the number one thing. 10 most common symptoms, fatigue. So you're not alone, Liz. Lauren, just recently diagnosed with generalized anxiety disorder. So you just worry about everything. Yeah, it's horrible, man. But there's so many resources out there, like free resources. Like you can spend a bit on books, I guess, and if you have to, programs. Sorry if you can hear my dog. She's like chewing a friggin' bone behind me. Have I had my ears checked? You have tinnitus. My dad has tinnitus as well, which makes the anxiety worse. I haven't. I went to see an ENT. I did actually have my hearing tested, and everything was absolutely spot on. But I don't know. Gaming live streams. An hour of you punching trees in Minecraft will relax the most active of minds. Like it. I can't play Minecraft. Not again. I played Minecraft. Like my son introduced me to Minecraft, and I built a stadium, a football stadium on it, and it took me about a week, perhaps. Like he helped me a bit, but I'm taking the credit for it. Yeah. But I'm not playing Minecraft again. Sod that. Alison's had panic attacks in supermarkets. It's awful. It is, man. I have a number of panic attacks in supermarkets. I've got a video on my YouTube channel, like really old. The quality's crap. And I didn't really talk much about what was going on, but I had a panic attack on film in a supermarket, and it was just horrific. But I didn't run out of there. I managed to stay. There's my dog, by the way. Come here. There she is. Somebody asked what breed she is. Bloody everything. She's a Jackapoo. A Jackapoo. That was it. A Jack Russell crossed with a poodle. Also crossed with a pug. Jeez. Deb's off work today. Yeah, I had panic attacks in supermarket. I won't remember one time, like the one that I got on video, I didn't bail out of there, and I felt amazing after it. Like I was just able to walk around the supermarket freely, just like extended the time that we were going to be in there because I'd ridden through this panic attack, and like I've said loads of times, and everybody else says, like when you get through panic, it's just a moment of bliss where just everything you feel completely fine once you've ridden through that adrenaline. It's amazing. It's amazing. But then I've had times where I've been in a supermarket, like deep in the supermarket, and even pushing around the car or the trolley, and just when it strikes and there's just no, I don't know, I make that decision that I've got to get out of the supermarket. It's like that journey from wherever I am in the supermarket to the exit is horrible. It's like my legs just get weaker. The breathing stuff, oh man, dizziness. It's horrible, man. It's like you have to reach the door because you're running out of oxygen or something. That's what it feels like. I've got a few questions going on here. You was going through a breakdown, didn't leave your bed for a week. You found me on Facebook just over 2 years ago. And what a 2 years it's been, Sammy. Hey? I would break down due to the sheer dizziness and fear of it. Yeah, it's rough. What dog do I have? I already answered that. Your video on how to stop a panic attack has helped me so much. Was that the one where I kind of... Oh, it's the countdown, isn't it? The 60 seconds. That one. Where I say you need to gather loads of stuff, bottle of wine, elastic band, all that crap, and just throw it out. Yeah, it's a good video, but that is the one video. I think that's the one you're probably referring to, Jim. If you haven't seen it, it's on YouTube. How to stop a panic attack in 60 seconds, I think it is. Something like that. I get so much hate on that video. Like if you read through the comments, I get hate. Because people don't like to think that the answer to not extending panic attacks and stuff is to just stop doing what you're doing. Because if you do something when you're having a panic attack, I don't know if that made sense. But if I'm having a panic attack right now, and then I have to pick my dog up and stroke her to calm me down, Then if I have a panic attack and the dog's not here, then it becomes a safety thing. So, like, anything you do during a panic attack is a safety behavior. And if you have a panic attack without that thing, whatever it is that you think has saved you, like, it's just reinforcing that nonsense fear. Like, there is nothing you can do to stop a panic attack once it's happening, other than just ride it out. And the more that you do, like, you become frantic. You be searching for whatever it is. I don't know, chewing gum or mints or water. That's from my experience. That's the way that it works. And when you just eradicate all that stuff and just sit or stand in your place and just let it wash over you, like, stand your ground, don't back down. It does pass, and it passes just as quick as it would if you'd have coloured that mindfulness colouring book for 5 minutes. Next question. I like this. This is good today. Andy had his first panic attack in hospital. He'll never forget it. Yeah, I had my first panic attack at home. It was just me and my son. He was about 3 years old, 3 or 4. And I will never forget that. And I was talking to my mate yesterday, B, and he said he'll never forget his first. I don't think people forget their first panic attack. She's adorable. You have a poodle called Tiny. Cute, man. Giles has just been watching the podcast with Vincent Benedict. Very good. Thank you, man. Oh, how am I getting on with the healthy eating? Keely, I hate to tell you, but we had a Chinese last night. So, yeah, not great. But it's difficult at the moment because, like, shopping and stuff. Like, we go to the shop and then one day they've got all the fresh stuff. We can have a nice, healthy dinner. But then we'll go to the shop a couple of days later and there's just nothing there. We're having tinned potatoes and Spam. But we're not, because I'm not eating that. But my girlfriend works at Ocado, so she's able to go to there. They've got, like, a shop for the workers at Ocado, so she can get stuff on a discount. So she pretty much buys whatever she can get in there, and that's what we have for dinner. So I have no idea tonight. Probably fish fingers, roast potatoes, and mushrooms. Anything. Morning, Zena. Lauren's first panic attack. Her mum had to call an ambulance. She thought you were having a stroke. Yeah, it's scary, especially if you've never experienced it or you've never seen anybody have one before. Like, it's scary not just for you that's having the panic attack. It's scary for other people. Like, when I first had a panic attack in front of my girlfriend, or like real heightened anxiety, she had no idea what to do. No idea. It was scaring her, which calmed me down in a weird way, because then I was like concentrating more on, let me help you. Oi! But I've experienced people having panic attacks around me and I'm like able to calm them down. I don't know whether it actually does calm them down, because when people say to me that stuff to try and calm me down in panic, it's just like, yeah, shut up, mate. What am I saying? Alison only likes supermarkets with plenty of windows. Okay. A roller coaster. Don't remember what that was relating to. Oh, it's been a roller coaster. The 2 years. Morning, Michael. I know you're having a break from Facebook, mate, and I don't blame you. Yeah, it's a good idea. Social media's a bit rough at the moment. This whole current health situation is really not helpful with it. Being breathing. I get anxious, then I can't breathe, then I worry. Yeah. That's the circle we're all in. We're all in the same boat, and it's not good. You've come so far in 2 years, Sammy. Wait, I am a teacher. Found out that we are done for the rest of the year. Okay. Interesting. Been struggling with distance learning for the past 4 weeks. Anxiety's high. Self-doubt's high. Awake at 3 a.m. Just trying to survive. Sonia, you will get through this, I assure you. Interesting, though, that you're done for the rest of the year. I was speaking to my cousin yesterday who's a PE teacher, and he wasn't sure whether they would be done or not. Sorry, I was reading comments then. A lot of thanks to you also, my dear friend. I'm assuming that's to Deb, not to me. Who here has died, had a heart attack, had a stroke, or passed out from a panic attack? Interesting. There might be a few people that have passed out But I can assure you, B, that nobody has died that is watching this. I'd be very surprised if anybody's had a heart attack or a stroke from a panic attack, because it just doesn't happen. Just doesn't happen. It's that fear. We help each other, babe. That's to Sammy. Tracy was watching Drew, The Anxious Truth, last night, reading Claire Weeks. He was saying panic attacks only stop coming when you don't care whether they do or not. Well, that's not true. If he said that, I would be very surprised. I don't think they stop coming when you don't care. They still come, it's just that you don't care. Because I know that Drew has had panic attacks since he kind of recovered, He has experienced panic attacks. It's just that he doesn't care. So they don't stop coming. I'm torn between the question of whether people actually ever fully recover from anxiety and panic attacks. Sorry to burst your bubble. But I know that Drew still experiences anxiety because it's a normal state of mind, I guess. People get anxious. And I know that maybe he's been on the brink of panic, or in fact, I did a video with him where he said that he was having a panic attack, but he didn't do anything, but it didn't stop it coming. It was still there. Fish fingers. Morning, Alejandro. Any places to fly when all this is over? I've never flown, mate. I did when I was little, in a little plane. But I don't know. Where do people want to go on holiday when this is all over? Can you fly? That's an interesting thing. It's an interesting question. Can you fly? Because I wouldn't get on a plane right now, but me and my girlfriend are talking of France. Maybe the end of this year, maybe next. But I haven't got a passport yet, but that'd make an epic video, I think. Like going on the Channel Tunnel, driving to France. That's my plan. Because my girlfriend's from the Czech Republic, so I want to get there at some point. Drive through France, down through Austria, and then into the Czech Republic, see what it's all about. Lauren has a thermometer for other health reasons, and at the minute you're taking it every 2 minutes, and that's not great. Interesting. I also have a thermometer. It's crap. But I did go through a phase of checking my temperature a couple of times a day, but that it's another safety thing. If you check your temperature and see that it's slightly elevated from whatever it was last time, it's going to send you into a tailspin. You're going to be panicking, so don't take it. There's no, you will know if you've got COVID. I would imagine you'll know. You're not going to need to take your temperature. You're going to know. Your body does the opposite to what a heart attack does when you have a panic attack. There you go. Alison is doing shopping for 4 people at the moment and being fine, just concentrating on getting the list right. Yeah, well, you've got that distraction, I guess. So you're walking around the shop and it's cannot forget the sweet corn. Following that list is giving you something to focus on. But it is interesting. I've been doing some bits of shopping for my dad over the weekends and that. Usually it's him getting bits for me. But he'll phone me up and say, can you get this, this, this? And I'll go for it. And the dog's getting angry because somebody's outside. But don't worry about it. Tracy agrees. Don't think you ever stop having them. Yeah. The first thing the paramedic said to me is the worst thing that will happen to you is you'll pass out. I'm not sure I was relieved to hear that. Or just wanted to pass out that you felt that bad. Yeah. I'm with you on that. Well, did the comments just stop or what? Having bad anxiety attack right now. Not able to change the pattern of thoughts. Just accept the pattern of thoughts, I guess. You can't. That's the issue that I've got with CBT. Cognitive behavioral thinking, thoughts, therapy. It's all about changing the way that you think. And I've struggled with that. That's why it's never been that effective for me. Because I can't change that pattern of thinking. So just accept those thoughts. I guess control your actions. That's what you need to do. Don't let those thoughts dictate what it is that you're doing. If you have something to do, Mina, then do it. Like, don't let those thoughts stop you from doing that thing, whatever it was. Or just chill. There's the best. I should write a book. Just chill. If only it was that easy. I was supposed to be going to Spain, but sadly, that won't be happening now. That causes stress trying to sort all that out. Yeah. Big time. Sorry. I was reading comments. Supposed to be going to Spain, so you can fly, Lauren. That's pretty cool. You're right. It's a relief after you've taken it. But then you need to take it again to make sure it's still okay. Yeah, I used to have a thing with blood pressure monitor. Like, I'd borrow my dad's blood pressure monitor and I'd check it. And if it was like slightly up, I'd be like, oh God, why? What have I done? I need to do something. When the reality was, it was just maybe a slight increase or a slight decrease that didn't really have any effect on the way that I felt. Hello, Gigi. Sending prayers and love to you all. Peace be with you. To you all. Thank you, Gigi. Hope you're well. Lauren had CBT. It helped. It helped with what you went there for, but not for general anxiety. Yeah, interesting. Checking for symptoms is such a common anxiety behavior trait. With it all being there, it's a form of OCD. It does become obsessive, 100%. 100. B has passed out once, getting blood drawn. Definitely felt it coming, but it was no big deal. Yeah, we've spoke about that, man. He was out for seconds, back to 100% and smiling afterwards. It's like a reset, isn't it? That's what I've heard people talk about, like that passing out thing, which we all, let's be honest, we all fear it, but it is like a reset. Do you use alternative therapy, essential oils, meditation, breathing exercises? None of the above, Keely, no. I don't know, man. I guess I've tried different things. I've never tried essential oils. I've tried a bit of meditation, and it's okay. I guess, like everybody I speak to says that it's brilliant. I've tried a bit of yoga, but that's not easy. Not my age. But I don't know. I tend to I'm in a place now where I feel like I can do stuff. And I'm making progress, doing my own thing. I'm not putting too much attention onto recovery because that's something that I've got caught in the loop of so many times. Like everything I do, like I've got to go out for a walk today, and it's all about trying to make progress. And I just become consumed with recovering from anxiety and stopping panic attacks happening and being able to expand my comfort zone and that. It becomes everything. I wake up in the morning and I think, what can I do today to push my boundaries? And like that, it creates stress. And I don't like that. I don't like that feeling where everything is about what can I do today? How can I move forward today? I'd rather I am moving forward. Like I don't tend to plan things anymore like that, like exposure stuff. I just do it. Morning, Sarah. How am I? Yeah, not too bad. Fine, flying, relaxing because it's out of your control. Interesting. Most people, I would say, would rather be in control. Like I would like to fly the plane. Oh God. Definitely need a morning yoga demonstration. We'll see about that, mate. I could probably do the plank if it means just lying on the floor. Good at that. Lauren has a blood pressure monitor too. Tracy has bad unreality. Can see you're doing things but don't feel you're doing it. Yeah, weird depersonalization and stuff. Horrible. One thing that you can do to relieve high anxiety, panic attacks, which please enter your credit card details and Alejandro will share the secret. Please finish that comment, mate. I've run out of comments. Jeez, we've done half an hour already. Okay, interesting. So should I do a quiz this afternoon? It'd be just like a general knowledge quiz thing. It'd be like a test, I guess. Just to see if the software works. I can do a test. If I can get 20 people Surely I can get 20 people. Morning, Kevin, mate. I can get 20 people. Can I? Possibly. Half an hour. Definitely have to be in control, but when I can't, I find it easier to accept you worry about what's going to happen, not what is happening at the time, if that makes sense. Let me try and decipher that in my head. Yeah, it's like you're out of control, so you just accept. You accept. No cheating, guys. You can't cheat on the quiz bee. It's all online. So people are going to register on a website that I send them to. Or not register, just put a code in. And then they can play along. But like I say, it's only going to be 20 people. And then maybe we'll change the 20 for another quiz. I don't know. I probably won't get 20 people. Andy's looking forward to it. Okay. We'll think about... I'll look into it. Anticipatory anxiety. It's a difficult word to say, that is. Anticipatory. Anticipatory. Brilliant. Is that it? Are we done here? I think I'll do a quiz. I will look at the software. I guess I'll post. And we'll stream it live on Facebook and YouTube again. And then we'll go from there. See if it works. See if people like it. Like, the video will be on. Maybe it would be fun anyway. So, whether you're involved or not, like, it might still be funny. Maybe. That's the one, Tracy. Sarah's got to go out to the chemist this morning, and you're dreading it. See, it's that anticipation that Tracy just mentioned. I can almost guarantee that the anticipation of doing it will be worse than actually doing it. Just accept it. Just stand your ground. Don't fight against it. Don't tense up and like run into it. You're not going to war at the chemist. You're just going to the chemist. Lauren will turn on notifications. Top woman. Lauren, appreciate it. I think I'm about done. I don't know what time the quiz thing will be. Perhaps I'll post on Facebook if you're not already on there. It's facebook.com/anxietyunited. If you're watching on YouTube, just subscribe. Thanks, Deb. You'll try and make the quiz later. Glad you woke up super early. Yeah, it's nice to hear from you, Gigi. I hope you're well. It's not that bad out there. Exactly. It's not that bad out there. Apart from the weather. Like here. It's been peeing down all morning. But I suppose, like, the gardens needed a bit of rain. You know? But we're all good. I don't know why my camera keeps doing that. Like auto-focusing. I usually switch it off, that's why. Unprepared. Right. Maybe we'll look this afternoon at doing a quiz. I will message people that I've got in my friends list, I think. And so we can do like a test thing of this quiz. So, yeah. Or just people that like Anxiety United. Like, if you're in the comments and stuff, I might send you a friend request. So, if you don't want to accept it, don't. If you do, then you might get an invite to the quiz thing. Because I'm probably going to set it all up before I go live. So I haven't got to wait for 20 people to join. So if I message you or whatever, join the quiz. Do as you're told. It'll just be like a general knowledge thing. We'll test how it works. See if it's any good. If it's not, we'll never do it again. And we will all never mention it again. Didn't happen. Okay? Have a wonderful day. Saturday. Enjoy. Sarah, go to the chemist. You will be fine. What time-ish? It's a very good question because I just don't know. Tracy's looking forward to it already. What time should we say? 2 p.m? Let's say 2 p.m. 2 p.m. I will go live on Facebook and on YouTube, and we will do a general knowledge quiz with hopefully 20 people. and we'll go from there. If it works, we'll do it again. 2 p.m. Be there. Weather is making you feel better. You can't go out for 3 months. Yeah, I suppose. Nobody wants to go out in the rain, so it's kind of like, let's stay home. 2 p.m. UK time. Be around. I'll message you. Have a good day if you can't make it. Americans, go to sleep. It's too early. Love to you all. Bye for now. Good morning, coffee. Or coffee morning. I'll speak to you later.